leaving, and my reasons, I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
Put up to the photo, man. Too easy. Y'all go snatch a line. I got a different for different places, different seasons. Playing the position, cutting off too easy. I started off R&B stars right at the band. I have on the west side, think that I abandoned them. I have in my blood and I can change the climate. I threw the money on it, took the price up like I designed it. Hit with the presidential on the let's get that little IG in the car. Pop out that night and double up.
It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Knicks come into town for this one. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Towns for three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Here's Bridges. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. First one falls for him. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
New York missing again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Nesmith. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter, doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Pass to Toppin. That one falls.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Brunson uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Out to Turner. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact, gets the finish.
Pass to Toppin. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Brunson. And he drives in. Outside, Towns. Inside. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Now, here's Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Bridges outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Indiana trailing here. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Halliburton for three. It's good from long range.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A three made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Bridges outside. And again, New York with the triple.
For three. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
What a smart pass by Obi Toppin. He does not let that opportunity pass him by.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Bridges outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Turner. To the right side. Siakam for three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. Here's Brunson with one on the clock. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Pacers lead by 2.
15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
To the paint, here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got his second basket. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Siakam outside. Outside Turner. A 3-ball. Knicks with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Second shot opportunity. Bridges misses. Pacers leading by 4. Down low. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Brunson downhill. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Kick by Bridges. Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Of course, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
To the inside. Here's Toppin. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one. That was worth the price of admission.
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Out to Turner. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. Bridges outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Towns.
2 minutes.
A miss that time would have put him up.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
That one drops for him. Nesmith has got 5.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
3.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Turner for 3. And the 3-ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Bridges shot. Good.
Assist goes to.
What a wingspan on this young man. Able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
Nice move. Halliburton, no good. 29 seconds left to play here in the half. Brunson with a clean look. Misses the 3.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
On the wing, Turner. Just 3 on the clock. Banked in off the glass. Turner's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead, leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Tyrese Halliburton has already proven to be a very capable three-level scorer. What a fun player to watch.
Halliburton with the steal. Down low. Here's Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
It's in and good for his sixth field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 3. Pass to Toppin. Halliburton outside. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner can score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
Bridges, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges has got 14 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Back to Brunson. Right side Towns. Shot clock at 5 for the tie. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside painted area. Look out.
Chalk up 2 there. He's got 50.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Good on the shot. Brunson's got the game tied up here for New York.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Here's Nesmith. And it's off the back rim. No good. New York with the ball. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Knicks on offense. Brunson with it. He's got 18. And there's the drive. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Toppin with it. Bridges covering. And yes, it's good. Toppin's got 6 points. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Brunson outside. Bridges outside. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Turner. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
It's rebounded by New York. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And that one is good. He's got 9.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Halliburton. 15 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Turner. Towns with the defensive effort. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Your Indiana Pacemates are turning the temperature up. Let's dance.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
That is your Pacers quicker get 2. Make some noise.
Stolen away. It's a tie game in Indiana. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K.
46.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Brunson outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Here's Towns. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Here's Halliburton. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Anunoby. The Knicks with the lead. And here's Brunson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
For 3, the Pacers pull it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Count that bucket. And it's 7 points for Siakam.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Bridges outside. They set the pick. The kick out to Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Three-pointers right on target.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now here's Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Turner with the screen. And they take the lead. And the Pacers lead by 1.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
And it's sent back by Turner. Shoots. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And Brunson, here we go. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Toppin. Picked his pocket. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Oh, the speed from Brunson in transition.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Outside Turner. Launches a three. Right wing. Toppin, no one around him. Knocks down the three ball. Toppin's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Brunson goes in. For three, Bridges. It's rebounded by Indiana. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Toppin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
There you see some of the relentlessness of Obi Toppin. This guy will come at you if given the minutes and the basketball. Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Knicks making a change here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. To the paint. Tries again, and it's good for 2. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Stolen by Robinson. .46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bridges for 3. Nails the tray.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Turner up top. 3-pointer. Bridges with the board. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Next substitution, number 11.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Here's Anunoby. No good with the triple. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Well, you need the 3 here. A quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. One fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
So a close game sees New York take this one.
Tú no seas no grato.